What's up, everyone? Good morning to you all. I have got a good one for you today because we're going to be playing some more EmergeNYC. They had a huge update drop the other day. I've had multiple people asking if I was aware of the update or if I'd be playing it, that sort of thing. A lot of people leaving comments. So, yeah, that's going to be our plan for today. We're going to go to Steam and just like touch on a few high points about the update. We're not going into all this stuff because it's too much. But it's going to be update 0.9.8, revolutionary new fire smoke simulation and procedural emergencies. New ultra-realistic fire simulation and thousands of new emergencies to respond to across all three maps. So yeah, that's the basic gist of it. You know what? We're going to cancel this one out real fast. I don't want to do this yet. I won't do this yet. Let's just move around here. Let's clear you out. And we'll pull that guy down. So yeah, go to Steam and look at the patch notes. It goes on forever, but basically the fire and smoke system has been revamped. I don't think it's like map wide as far as all the calls yet, but they revamped that. They revamped the car fires. They did the manhole fires. They touched on some things that we talked about in the last video. You remember I said I'd like to see car fires like across the city that you can kind of interact with and open the doors and the hood and the trunk and all that sort of thing, you know, like tons of car fires everywhere, because I think those would be really common in New York City. And lo and behold, we got that. And then I said manhole fires. I think you should be able to see manhole fires across the city. They should be a little bit more persistent, you know, more interactive as far as like the sound and that sort of thing, or more immersive, I should say. And that's exactly what we got. We got new manhole fires too. And then we've got new structure fires. So that's pretty cool. Content has always been a big deal for me. Really in any fire simulation, right? Like you don't want to just roll up to the same thing over and over and over again. It starts to get old. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I've kind of played it a little bit already for the past few days. So it does pretty good. I'm quite impressed. I have run into one major issue we'll get into shortly, but let's go ahead and pull this up. Let's get the call list up and let's kind of look at this. So now if you notice, we've got some new random calls here. They don't have thumbnails. We got a random car fire, random manhole fire, random rubbish fire, random scaffold fire, random food stand, random newsstand, random dumpster, random large dumpster, random trailer fire. I guess that's like an 18-wheeler. I haven't looked at that one yet, to be honest. But random garage, random apartments, random brownstone, random EMS call, random vacant dwelling, random commercial, and random whitestone. So yeah, we've got quite a few fires added here. I need to decide, like, what do we want to do for our first one? I want to do something pretty good, right? I want to do something pretty good. Let's do the random brownstone. We'll do that one. We'll try that one. And there we go. Back to MDT. Okay. It's going to be a first alarm residential, engine 214, 222, 234, tower 111, and ladder 123, all responding to a fire in a multiple dwelling. So yeah, let's go to the map and let's see where this is at. It's just over and down. Yeah, okay, we'll just jump over to 214. We'll go with him. Let's go F2. And let's go to, yeah, we'll join him. We're not using AI. We're doing this old school, right? We're doing this old school. So there's been something else that was added in this update that I am quite happy about. And that is the fact that you can go over here to this door control and you can hit G and the door opens up. Yes, we finally got doors. You don't have to right click it anymore. Like that was one of the most aggravating things, because you would jump in the engine, right? And like you would kind of scroll your camera around so you could kind of see what you're doing, right? And you were all the time inadvertently clicking this door and it would like come down and stuff. And I was like, man, it drove me nuts every day. So you don't have to hear Spur complain anymore about the doors that are constantly going down, right? Look at that. Nice. See, you can click anywhere. Now, it doesn't work. You can only open the door with the button, which I think is absolutely awesome. I love that. All right. Let's get out of here, guys. Let's go. 214. Nice. Love the sirens. The sirens to me is honestly one of the high points of this game, right? The sirens are great. And the horn. All right, let's go. Yeah, absolutely. Sirens and horns and lights, like it just. All right, here's our hydrant right here, so we'll pull down here. We'll stop. All right, let's hop out. Let's see what we got going on here. It says we have a fire here, but did we not? Oh, we didn't go down far enough. Never mind. We're horrible firefighters. We stopped a little bit shy. It's going to be down here this time. Oh, we got fires out the windows too. Yes, we do have some fires out the window. We got that hydrant there, and that is it. Oh, it's like fully involved, right? So you can see the new fire system looks way different. Way different, right? It looks pretty legit. I like it. All right, let's set park and brake, hop out with F. You guys will have to bear with me. I haven't played this a whole lot in the past several months, probably past a year or so, because we just played it so much before, and it honestly got to be the same old thing. But look at that. That's pretty legit. Now, hopefully this thing won't burn itself out. That was another thing that I kind of ran into, because everyone liked the Everyone Goes videos, right? Where we bring like a whole bunch of equipment. And what would happen is we would have fires like this. And by the time I hand drove all the equipment there, because some people like the lights and the siren and all that stuff, the fire would burn out. Like it would literally burn itself out. But I don't think that might not be a problem anymore. At least I hope not. I hope that's one of the fixes that they've done. I didn't see anything about that in the patch notes, but hopefully that's part of it. All right, let's get up here and let's force this door. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that. Man, it is just raging, right? It is just absolutely raging. Let's leave this Halligan right here. We'll hit X. We'll drop him. We may need that a little bit later. Let's get back in the engine. We're going to back this thing up just a tad. Actually, let's release the parking brake. All right. We're going to back it up just a tad. I want to put them in front, and I want to use a deck gun. Like, we don't use a deck gun a whole lot, but you don't, like, you really don't see a whole lot of the FDNY using deck guns. Like, looking at videos online, it's not something you see a lot, right? I mean, I've seen a few videos, like, floating around on the internet, but it's not super common to see, right? At least I don't think it is. But I think, like, a fire like this, you can very well roll up on that thing and just start spraying it down with a deck gun. All right, let's get our hydrant wrench here. Seems like I remember reading something in the patch notes that this was fixed. Like, sometimes we would drop the hydrant wrench and it would just disappear, right? It would just be gone. And I said someone was going around and stealing all the hydrant wrenches for scrap. And I guess they arrested that dude because you don't see it no more. All right, let's see. Do we need to... Yeah, we got to hook this guy up on the other end. We shouldn't have turned that on yet, but we'll hit E and we'll go to... It looks like when you hook it up, it looks like it's inverted. That's one thing I've noticed. Like, it looks like it wants to hook up from the inside versus the outside, right? I think the hookup, the connection points are inverted, so... that's definitely something. Let's go. We're going to bring some more equipment. We'll AI some more equipment here, but we're going to hop on the deck gun and we're going to see if we can knock this thing down. At least a little bit here. Please make a little headway. It's pretty good fire, though. It looks really, really legit. Let's hit this door here. Like, I think at this point, like, this would be a purely, like, an exterior attack, honestly. Now, could you imagine, another thing I noticed with the update, it looks like that, like, I'm assuming this is like part of the alpha sorting, because if you see where I'm shooting into the door, you can't see the water anymore. So it's like, the alpha for the smoke is sorted ahead of the water or something. That's just purely a guess on my part. I'm not 100% sure, but it's like super hard to tell where your water is going. Like, we're hitting it, right? We're hitting that window. We're getting it knocked down a little bit there. All right, let's hop down for a second and we'll let him. Yeah, you see how the water is like, it's there and then it disappears and it's there and it disappears. Yeah, there's something going on with that. I'm not sure, but I would imagine that might be a pretty easy fix, but it definitely would make it easier, right, to do this. Let's see, let's get our light. There you go, nice. All right, we want to get some more equipment here, actually. So, what do we got? We got 214, 222, 234, tower 111, ladder 123. All right, let's get our aerial devices here. Let's do 111 truck. I think we're going to place him like, I think right here might be good. And then we'll do ladder 123. We got to get the ladder here, the crazy ladder, guys. We may actually have him back in. He may back in down here. I'm trying. Yeah, I think this would work out pretty good right here. We'll have him back in. Got the ladder company 123. Looking for more hydrants. Okay, so 222, triple deuce. You could go down here. Triple deuce and let's see what else we got. 234. 234 is going to be on scene, so we'll do him. Let's get 234. Let's put him. I don't know. Need another hydrant here. Maybe just in case, right? Just in case we need another hydrant. I don't see one down that way unless he's hid behind a tree. We got that one there. We got one there. And we've got one on the corner. Yeah, I think I'm just going to park this guy right here, honestly. I think we're going to put him here. So we need fast and we need another engine because this is a full 1075, right? So we need another engine. So I think 227 would be a good one. So we'll put 227. Maybe we'll put him on this hydrant right here. 227. Now we need another ladder. We don't have another ladder available, so what we could do is do... Where could we spawn in? Actually, I didn't need to do that. I told you, it's been a while since I've done this, guys. 176. Yeah, we'll bring 176. We'll bring him. Let's get ladder 176 in here. I got him selected. No, I do not. That's 124. There's 176. All right. We could put 176 maybe right here. Whoa, yeah, no, we can't put him right there. I'm glad I didn't do that. He just popped in all of a sudden. We'll put 176 there. Let's bring Rescue 2 as well. Let's go ahead and bring them. We'll say they attach themselves to the call, right? Let's do Battalion 37. Which battalion is supposed to show up to this? I can't remember. It doesn't have a battalion on it. I don't know which one we should bring. 37 or 38. I'm guessing maybe both, but maybe both. So we got someone going right there. We could put a battalion right here, maybe. We could put him there. And we could put another one down here somewhere too. We'll put battalion 38 down here. This may be overkill. I'm really not sure. I told you guys a million times. I'm not a firefighting guy, so I don't know, but kind of learned a little bit about it, but not a whole lot. Look at that. It's raging, right? Like it's all out the windows. Now, the next step, which isn't in this, right? Like we're not to this point yet, but what would be cool is to see the interior collapse in, like, and you just got a shell of a building, right, that you're having to pour water on. That would be really cool. Or the next step, another step from that would be like protecting the surrounding buildings, right? Like having it spread over here. That would be a huge threat. To me, that would be the biggest threat. Like, you know, this is gone, right? Like that, there's no saving that. But the next thing would be to try to save these buildings, like saving the adjoining property. And you don't have that. And you don't really have that in any firefighting simulation. Like, oh, here comes Rescue 2. Here's Rescue 2, guys. Nice. And 176 as well, too. Hopefully they won't goof up. There we go. Good enough. Not another one as well. Who's this? Is that, it looks like 2, 3, 4, right? I think it is. Hopefully he'll make it down there and he won't goof up too much. Come on, just jump, dude. There you go, just jump. Just jump to it. So yeah, I think the next step in firefighting simulation technology would be definitely that any of these buildings could potentially go up, that they could spread between each other, right? So that shifts the focus to like putting this out, because that's a lost cause, and puts the focus on saving property, which is more of a to me, like a high pressure situation in the game. Oh, we got to save these buildings, right? Like in a multiplayer, you'd run headlines inside and get set up to put these, you know, to help extinguish these or keep it from spreading. And you just don't have that. And that's not really in any firefighting sim right now, is that urgency to save adjoining property, right? Like for the most part, whatever burns, burns, and that's it. That's like, this is all we have to worry about. We don't have to worry about anything else burning in game other than this right here. It's not going to spread or do anything. So that would be like a huge step to me, you know, a huge step. But, you know, as far as like being a single player, the trade-off is like, well, then how could you manage like saving all this as a single player? Well, maybe there could be a slider like where you control the speed of the spread, right? How fast the fire spreads. That way you could, or like how fast it spreads maybe to adjoining structures. That way you could have more time to get in there and get established and set up and save everything. So, you know, it's going to be like a fine balance. It's not something that's going to be really simple or cut and dry. But I do think the next step is going to be, like I said, protecting life and property apart from the actual fire scene, right? Like, you know, I've said I don't know anything about firefighting, but to me, a scene like this, it's all about these adjoining buildings here and not so much that. Like, that's the afterthought, right? Like, you want to get that out eventually, but you want to save all this other stuff too. So, you know, of course, they have like firewalls, or are supposed to have firewalls in between them and stuff like that. I don't think they do. Yeah, they don't have it in game. Like, I think a firewall, right? Like, to be the code, it has to be some kind of like concrete or brick structure that goes all the way through, like through the roof, right? I mean, I know some of you guys probably know better than I do. I know y'all do, but either way, what we got is really cool and really surprising. Like, you know, I was shocked to see that Emerge was getting some updates, but I think a lot of people felt like they may have been done, you know. So let's go back to 214. Yeah, we'll go back to 214. We'll join him. And what can we do at this point? I think probably set up our tower ladder. I think that might be a good plan. So let's get over here to him and let's start dropping our outriggers. We're gonna need this bad boy. And we're gonna need another water supply to this guy. We may come off the corner there. Honestly, yeah, we may come off the corner down there. I don't know what engine that is over there, but I think that's probably the way to go. All right, we got this guy. He's set up pretty good. Nice. I wish there was a way. You see the little toolbar at the top of the screen, right? Like, do you guys know of a way to eliminate that, to like pull it down too? I don't know. If there is a way, I don't know how to do it, but I wish there was a way to eliminate that. I'd like to have it down and out of the way. I'm trying to find our K-12 real fast. There we go. Get our K-12. Game runs pretty good for me. I still see lag spikes from time to time. I see a lot of people, like, it's so odd with this game. It like runs the gamut, right? Like, you see some people say, hey, gameplay's fine for me, I don't know what the problem is, and then you see other people that are like, I can't do jack in this game, it won't run at all. And I don't know, like, I don't know why there's such a, it's like either you can play it or you can't. There's no in between, right? Like, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I've known people that have left comments before that said their system had better specs than my PC and they weren't able to play it. And it doesn't make sense, but, ooh, a little lag there. A little lag, but that's all right. We recovered. Let's drop our K-12 right here. let's go back to her. It's so dark though, man. I almost kind of want to bump the time. So I have been running into an issue with this patch though, or this update, and it's a pretty big one every once in a while, and I hope it doesn't do it. Knock on wood. I hope it doesn't, but every once in a while the screen will just go black. And when the screen goes black, like there's no, it's almost like the lighting, like the scene lighting goes away or something. And when it goes black, there's literally nothing that I can do. Like you just have to restart it. But put that down. Okay, that's like the biggest thing that I've noticed. Let's put this hook back. Yeah, we'll put him back right here. But everything, like just the basic stuff, seems to be working out pretty good for me from what I can tell. I haven't put a whole lot of time into this game, but I've played it a few times since the update. And I think if the whole black screen deal could be fixed, and the alpha issue with the water, so you can see where it's going, like you can see it's like disappeared in that window. I don't know. It's like it's a sorting issue or something. I'm really not sure. I'm no expert on it, but it just seems like there's something that's put ahead of the water stream, so it's making it disappear, right? Get this guy here. Try to get this basement knocked down. Yeah, it would help a lot if we could see, like, what the water is doing. You can't really tell, right? You can't hardly make it out. Let's hit this window here. Are we getting it? Maybe. Yeah, we're knocking it down. Nice. I can tell you guys now, these fires, just from what little bit I've done, these fires are like way more persistent than the old fires. And I think, like, you know, I've always said you need more calls, you need more activities in game, because it gets to be the same old thing, you know, same old thing every time. But on the flip side, longer fires, you know, a longer time investment in each fire also helps that randomness, because you don't have as much opportunity to see other calls. If it takes you, you know, 20, 30, 40 minutes on a fire, then, you know, the number of fires you get in per session, at least for me, goes down, right? Like it's not all, you know, it's not like just running in and squirting a little water on the fire and then being done and going on to your next call, because, you know, let's be honest, in the old system, you know, in 2 hours, I could bang out a crap load of calls in this game, like just one after the other. And so, with that said, you would go through a lot of the fires really fast, just playing the game for a little amount of time. So I feel like longer fire duration kind of helps out a little bit, you know? It takes the number down of potential fires that you can see. All right, let's get a relay off this guy. Let's run it down here to 111 truck. We'll hook him up right here. That one seems like it's hooking up okay. I still kind of thought, you know, I felt like they're hooking up inverted, if that makes sense. Like they're hooking up on the backside. Maybe it's not all the equipment, but... All right, let's get this end right here. We'll take them to the front. There we go. See, that one looks like yeah, it looks like it's hooking up inverted. Like the connection point is flipped or something, if that makes sense. All right, let's start pumping this guy. Nice. All right, let's go. We'll go to the tower ladder. We're going to try to make this an exterior attack as much as we can starting out. And then we'll move on to like an interior. We're going to have to do an interior. I don't think... We got water? Yeah, we do. I don't think we're going to be able to do this like purely exterior. Yeah, I don't think so, but we'll try it and see. All right, let's get over here to it. Nice. It looks pretty legit, though. I have to admit, right? It looks pretty legit. The fire effect is a little bit grainy on my PC, but that's something to my PC, and I don't know why, because it does that in Microsoft too, and I don't know why. I am running a 2070 Super. It's not the greatest system now. You know, people ask me all the time when I'm running. It's really just not. I would consider my system You know, it's like what, 3 or 4 years old, like a decent middle of the road, but it's by no means like a blazing fast, you know, gaming PC or anything like that. Like it really just isn't. All right, let's get out a little further here. See if we can work this window here. It's so hard to tell where your stream is going now. Like that would help a lot if they fixed that in the black screen issue. I would be a really happy camper, honestly. I really would. And I'm hoping we don't see the black screen. I'm hoping we don't see that. All right, I think we've got this one. I think this one is knocked down good enough. Let's go over to the next one here. I love how the smoke kind of floats around. It's like it's coming out in the wind and it's getting caught in the draft and everything. And you just see it. The smoke's kind of going all over the place, right? Like it's going up, but it's kind of blowing out and swirling around and just moving all over the place. And I think that is like super, super cool. I love that. Yeah, I absolutely do. I love that. All right. I guess we'll go up a little further here. It seems like the black screen, every time I've had that happen is when I've changed characters. Like if I've gone to the overhead view and then I come back to the character, it seems like that's when it wants to happen. I'm not sure. It looks like we're not having as much luck knocking that one down. Let's hit it. Yeah, we can't hit it that much. I was going to try to cut it back into the right hand side a little bit. That's not going to happen. Yeah, these are going to be a little bit hard to hit. If the interior eventually collapsed, you would have an easier time like getting water into it, like from the roof and that sort of thing. But let's see if we can get it back around this way. Yeah, eventually we're going to have to make entry. Like, I really think so. I think we're going to have to make entry. See if we can hit it from, like, above a little bit, maybe. Maybe that'll do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's knocking it down a little bit there. Yeah. We got to get the right angle on it. I'm sure there's probably fire in the rear of the structure, right? Like, there has to be. Let's go out and oh, we got the black screen. There you go. It's a dreaded black screen right here, guys. And we can't, like, we won't be able to see anything. We won't be able to see anything with this. So yeah, this is the big thing I've run into. And like, you won't even be able to see. Well, yeah, you can see that. Can we jump to something else and just see if it does anything? We'll try. Like I said, I was kind of worried about this. This is the biggest issue that I'm seeing. And you can see we're turning around on the map, but like there's nothing. Now, I've kind of seen it like this in the past where... Can we change the time of day? Would that help it? No, it doesn't look like it's having any effect on it, right? I've seen it. It did this with me before, and it was like you could kind of make out the silhouettes of buildings, but everything was unlit. Like you could kind of see the sky, but everything was unlit. So unfortunately, that's a huge deal. It's a huge deal for me. I don't know if anyone else is seeing this problem. This is definitely, you know, what I'm seeing. Like I said, I'm running a Ryzen 3700 with a 2070 Super. And it'll, like, this time I didn't even change character, right? Like, we were literally just in the bucket moving around and it did that. So I guess it can just do it at any point. Like, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be like a character swap or something like that. So I think what we're going to do, so we can get a little bit more gameplay in, unfortunately this fire is done, guys. Like, we kind of knocked it down. You got to see a little bit, but it is what it is. But I think we'll try a manhole fire real fast. We'll let you guys see that, because those are pretty cool. All right, so we'll catch back up in just a second. All right, looks like we're back in. We're good to go. First thing I want to do is freeze the time. We're not going to have simulated time. I don't know if that affects the whole deal that's going on with the black screen or not, but we'll freeze it either way. We're going to go to AI settings and we're going to turn off spawn AI with vehicles and auto responding. I like the concept of the auto responding, right? Like that's cool. Helps a lot in single player, but I don't like how they position the equipment. Like AI firefighters are dumb as hell. And I don't like the parking and the positioning. I would rather have control over that. Honestly, like if you're gonna have that, what I would love to see is a deal where like you go, let's say this building right wherever. Let's say this is a burnable building, right? Like I think so. That's the big church, right? Maybe not. Either way, you get the point. Let's say this is on fire right here, and you roll up, and let's say you just you have a way to like pre-position all your AI equipment, like how you want everything positioned, right? Like 214 here, 234, whatever ladders. You get everything pre-positioned, and then you hit like a go or a send or a respond button or something, and then bam, they all just roll in at one time, right? Like everyone just goes there. But to let them like decide how and where they want to park AI wise, they're not really good at it, right? Like it always usually goes janky or something like that. So that's why I turn off the auto responding. I don't, like I said, I like the concept of it, but they don't park very well, you know, that sort of thing. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go in and we'll spawn all the units. Let's do spawn all. So we're trying to eat some ice. I can't eat ice. I'm bad about eating ice when I play games. I can't do that while I'm recording. I had a brain fart for a second. Yeah, okay, we got everything spawned in. I would love to stream this. I would love to stream this, but with that black screen thing going on, there's no way. There's no way. I feel like during a few hours stream, I would constantly be like restarting the game, right? Like it you know, hopefully they can get that fixed. We'll see. Random manhole fire. There we go. Right here. We've got 234, 214, 227, ladder 123, and tower 111 all responding. Where is the fires at? We got some manhole fires. Is it on this? Is on this street? Yeah, it is. There it is, right there. All right. So you see right now, it's just smoking, kind of flaring up a little bit, right? Like a tad. Let's just auto respond. Who did we say was heading to this? 234 is first due. I'm trying to think how could we do this? Gonna get 234. It's a lot louder. Like it definitely, it sounds better. We've got like 2 hydrants right here at it, but I don't know if they would park like that close. Going to it. Let's put 234 there. Let's do we gotta do 214. 214 over here on this side. We'll put him there. We'll do 227. We'll do 227. I wouldn't think the ladders would need to like, I mean, I know they respond, but what are they going to do, honestly, at a manhole fire? What do? You guys are real life firefighters. I know we've had one guy that used to comment on here every once in a while that was a real life firefighter with FDNY that was on one of the ladder companies in Manhattan. But what do the ladder companies do in a manhole fire? Like, honestly, what is their task? What do they do? Because I have no clue what a ladder would do, honestly. I really don't. I have no clue. Let's put this guy. Yeah, we'll put... Now, this manhole, I think he said it could spread between manholes, right? Like, you don't want to park on top of them. So, I don't know. Who did I just send? That's 123. Let's do 111 truck. Ooh, nice. Power ladder 111. We'll park him down here. They're going to have to walk. They're going to have to walk a bit. They'll be all right. They'll get some exercise in. All right, we'll put him down there. Yeah, you see it spread to the other one there. All right, so these guys need to hurry up and get here, please. Yeah, it did. It spread. I don't know how far it would spread. Like, surely it's not going to spread to, like, every manhole within, like the map. I hope not. I want to be able to see these parked cars catch on fire, and I want to see it be able to spread between cars. I think that would be really super cool. Question is, did we park that guy on top of that? Like we may have, we may have to move him. Surely not. I think we parked him right here. Yeah, we did. We parked him like right here next to the now burning manhole there. That's great. You know what? It'll be okay. It'll be fine. Let's go 2, 3, 4. We'll jump on them this way. 2, 3, 4. Direct control. Oh, no, I don't want to move it. Cancel that out. Cancel. Can I cancel that command? No, I can't. Go back to F2. Yeah, I kind of want to move that guy over just a little bit. Let's move him like right here. Maybe he'll move. Maybe not. He may not move. Oh well, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. All right, let's direct control. Let's see. Can we hop out? Doesn't look like it. All right, let's try it. Let's go this way then. I thought you could take, like, you could spawn in that way through this menu down here, but I guess not. Like I said, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done this. Up in that way. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Where's our hydrant? There it is. Do we have another one going? Yeah, we've got another one going too, man. We've got hydrants going up our manholes going up all over the place. All right, let's grab this. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Oh, hot. It's hot. It's hot right there. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it spreading between them. It's got to stop at some point, though. This can't be like whack-a-mole, right? Like, you can't just continuously have... Can we do a quick attack off the front here? What is that? Q? Nice. All right, let's get it. All right, we'll start putting some water on it. They seem more persistent. Like, they're not crazy persistent. In fact, I kind of wish they were bumped up a little bit more. I do. I kind of like the videos that I've seen online, and you guys know people I'm talking about. Like the Magisterium is one of them that I watch from time to time. It just seems like the manhole fires are like they're pretty persistent. I've seen them dump a lot of water on them before, trying to get them put out. Is this guy flared back up? Yeah, they'll flare back up if you don't get it completely quenched. They'll flare back up. The best manhole fire video I've ever seen. I wish I could find it. I want to say it was a Magisterium, but I'm not sure. They had a manhole fire on a street corner, and there was like a hydrant right there at it. So all they did is they took the hydrant cap off, opened up the hydrant, and it was just pouring water like almost directly into the manhole. So that, like, they didn't even have to get an attack line out. Like, they literally let the hydrant take care of it. But I thought that was pretty cool, right? I thought that was pretty cool. It's just, they were like flooding it. Like, it wasn't like spraying directly into the manhole. Like, it was going out on the street, and then it was going from the street and kind of pouring down in it, you know? So it was pretty ingenious how they were fighting it. All right, this guy is knocked out. We should be good. Let's go on to the other one here. This one looks like it's good as well. Yeah, I wish... I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Do you think manhole fires should be more persistent, or that one knocked down really quick? Like, it's definitely better. It's a huge improvement over what it was, but I still feel like they should be a little bit more persistent. That's just me. I would like it if they were more persistent. All right, we got that guy. Let's go down here. We may not even... Yeah, I don't even think we're going to hook up to a hydrant, honestly. I think we may just get a quick attack line and just get this guy knocked out. We're going to burn our hose up. Yeah, we're told. Our hose is right in the fire. Quick, put it out. Yeah, I don't know. I think they should be more persistent, just a little bit. It's flaring up, right? Like, it takes longer to put them out than it did before. Before, you could just run up, like, put 5 seconds of water on it and then you're done, basically. But like, I think it's pretty much done now. We can stop putting water on it and see what it does. Let's see if we can flake this line out a little better there. Yeah, okay. I don't know. That's not the greatest visual, but let's see. Can we do that a little better? Come on. Is that another one on fire? Yeah, it is. They're spreading, right? Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that's a bit much, right? Like, I think that's too much. Because it like, to me, it looks like it's going to literally go like across the entire map. Right? And I'm not down with that. I'm not down with that at all. Like, it should only be like maybe within a certain range, you know? Will it not? It won't let me on that one because I don't have control of that guy. All right, that's the ladder. Did it go out? Nope. All right, let's get 227. Let's take him. 227. We'll just back around there. Yeah, I'm not keen on playing whack-a-mole with manhole fires, right? Like, I like it that they spread, but I don't think they should like spread across the entire map. And that it kind of seems like maybe what it's doing. We back up quick before it spreads to another one. Come on, go. I'm trying to do this with my wheel and okay, there we go. Let's hop out. Real fast. Real fast. Or eventually we're going to run out of water on this. When you hear the explosion is when it spreads. So yeah, I'm assuming like the next one, it would go to that manhole down there. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think it should be within a certain range. And so like, I don't think you would see every manhole on fire like for an entire block unless it was like a gas leak or something. I think it's usually pretty localized. Like I said, I'm not an expert on it, so take what I say with a grain of salt. It's not, it's by no means the gospel. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's in the right direction. I like it a lot. I definitely like it better than what it was before. No, we're out of water too. Nice. Yep, we're out of water. Okay, can we put this guy down right there? And we could hook up to... Can we reach this one over here? Hopefully we can. Surely we'll be able to reach it with that. It's kind of a little bit of a stretch, but yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit of a stretch. I have no clue like how long those connections are supposed to be. They're not very long though, right? Get him going. All right, let's get this guy down. I think we're good. I think we got it right. It looks like we did. Just making sure. I'm making sure we don't have any more pop up. All right, yeah. So we had our first fire. Like I said, the black screen deal. That's something that. No, let's get that pump off. The black screen deal is the biggest problem that I have seen. I kind of browsed over some like the Steam forum posts about it. I don't get on there too much and look at that stuff. Like usually it's a hot mess, but I've seen some people that have had like performance issues with it. So I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I could tell you guys. I wish I could tell y'all why I'm able to play it and other people aren't. But yeah, the black screen deal, that definitely needs to be fixed, or else I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot with it. I definitely leave the direction that it's taken. I love the direction that it's taken. I like the fires. I think they look good. I think it's just the black screen deal. Like I can't get into a fire good enough to put it out before it does that. Maybe it's my system. Maybe it's my hamster wheel. I really don't know. Manhole fires are cool. I did a car fire the other day. Those were really cool. Pretty cut and dry. Definitely a little more persistent. You know, I had to spend a little bit more time working on it. The manhole fires, like I said, I don't think they should be able to just keep spreading infinitely, right? Like, because then you're playing whack-a-mole with them, and that would kind of suck. Like, you know, I could get one or two spreading within a certain range of each other, but like to just keep going down the street catching up, yeah, I don't know about that. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Let me know in the comments down below if you've played the update and what your thoughts are about it. Do you think it's going in the right direction? Do you think it's still a lot of problems? That sort of thing. Love all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like down below and leave a comment because it helps the channel greatly. And we'll catch you in the streets of New York next time. Peace. No, big cat. No. Oh, no. No, kitty. Oh, that's a MiG. That's a MiG over us. Okay. It's the weirdest day ever. Oh, no. He just fell. He just fell.